This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. It's November 4th, and as you can tell, I usually do this by flashlight, but there's plenty of light this morning, and that's because I'm running behind. Time change was today, and it messed me up. I didn't get out here early enough, and when I was coming in, there was a doe already underneath my stand, and I wouldn't have been able to shoot her anyway because it was too dark, but it would have been better if I would have been here to at least, be set up and everything. So I had to sit and wait her out and then climb up in my stand. And I actually even wanted to be further in, but I didn't have time to get there. So I've got a bean field in front of me that's been cut and a bedding area behind me. And the rut is getting pretty good right now. Yesterday, there's a deer way out in the field. But yesterday, I saw a buck chasing. I've seen some activity so far, scrapes, rubs, bucks coming to rattling antlers and stuff like that. But yesterday, I saw a mature buck, a good 5.5, 6.5-year-old deer, and he was chasing a doe, and he was so intent on her. I had him at 25 yards broadside, and I could not get him to stop. So, they're definitely chasing right now, but I'm not really where I want to be. I'm not really in a great spot. This is more of a rifle spot, but it's where I am, and hopefully we can make the best of it and something will come within shooting range. Yeah, baby. I'm pumped, I'm jacked, and I did something stupid, and I don't care. I've been seeing a lot of mature bucks lately. A lot of mature bucks. And this morning, I didn't have an SD card, and the battery's dead on my PlaySport, so I didn't get to film a lot, but I've been watching 4 young bucks just working this green field out here in front of me. And I decided that if one of them came over, I was going to take a shot on him. I was going to get him. I was going to shoot one. So, because I've been seeing a lot of bucks, but I just haven't been able to set up on them right. And I have no confidence in my ability to calm myself down and to pick my spot on the deer. And I've been real bad about shooting at the whole animal instead of just picking a spot. Well, I wanted to shoot one of these bucks, one of these young bucks, because there's 4 of them. There's plenty of bucks in here. And next weekend's rifle season. It's Sunday. I'm not hunting anymore. After rifle season, I can kill another buck. So I decided if one came over and gave me a shot, I was going to take it just to get practice, just to get one under my belt, a good solid shot. And that's exactly what I did. He came in at 20 yards. I guessed him right. I knew from ranging this field what he was. He stood right on my 20-yard mark. I did everything right, and I am just so excited. I drilled him. He went, I hit him perfect. He's laying out in the field here. He went less than 50 yards. He was just stumbling the whole damn way. And he's not a big buck. He's not a monster. But I am tickled pink to have this deer on the ground. You guys know I'm not a horn hunter. I don't care about the horns. You can see the smile on my face. I love hunting deer, and I don't care what they are. The fact that I'm able to kill one, man, buddy, that's just, whew, it was fun. That was awesome. That's awesome. If you can get an adrenaline rush like this off of killing a 1.5-year-old, I don't even know what he is, forkhorn maybe, then you're doing something right. I love to hunt. God, I love to hunt. I'm gonna go get my hands on this little bastard and see what he is. Whew, I'm so pumped, man. Over a little buck, I'm just pumped.
Alright, so here he is on the ground, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got there's a huge hole here that this blood runner put in him. It's the size of a $50. It's just huge, and good sized body on him for a younger buck. You can tell, you know, he's not a huge deer. He's been up there making some rubs, and the rut's definitely kicking in. But for me, you know, I'm all about meat. This is a damn good kill for me. It's meat in the freezer. He's a young buck. He's going to taste great. Antler-wise, you know, I want to be the guy that holds out for 140, 150-inch deer, but I want to put meat in the freezer. So I've seen a lot of mature deer this year, but this is my last hunt probably before rifle season. So, and once rifle season starts, I'll have a buck tag then, and after rifle season, I'll have another buck tag. So I've got 2 more buck tags to work with, and so far my opportunities on big bucks I've seen a lot, but my opportunities to actually get a shot have been few and far between. So I got an excellent animal here for me. You know, you guys may not want to kill little bucks like this, but this is an excellent deer for me, and one that I am just completely ecstatic to be able to harvest in such a way too. We are about, I can see my tree stand from here, we're about maybe 60 yards from it. So I shot him at 20 yards, he ran maybe 40, 50 yards, and just, there's a big puddle of blood over here. I moved him out of that so I wouldn't get all bloody, but blood runners did an excellent job, man. That broadhead just made a massive hole in him, and just a complete pass through. The head looks like it's fine, looks like it's in fine shape. The Insanity, I'm only shooting 60 pounds with the Insanity, and this is a 120-pound deer probably, and just blew right through him. The arrow was laying out in the field. Blood runners look great. They're going to be able to clean this arrow up and go ahead and use it again probably. So real happy with everything. That everything just turned out great. I didn't get a shot, the shot on tape, because I only had one SD card, and I was jacking around filming some turkeys, and these bucks came down. I just didn't have time to change my SD card out to the PlaySport, so I went ahead and took my shot, and I'm happy with this thing. Next week, rifle season, I can hold out. I can hold out for a big buck because I've got meat in the freezer now, you know. And it's been years since I've killed multiple deer in the same year, and this year I've seen more and more deer than I've seen in a long time. This is the first time in my life, in probably 6-7 years that I've actually hunted the same property 2 years in a row. So I'm getting to know the land, and I'm getting to know the patterns of the deer and where they are and where they're staying, and it's paying off for me this year with 2 deer in the freezer already. And hopefully, this is only November 4th, so we're not even halfway through season yet, and hopefully I can finish out with a bang, get a big mature buck on the ground, and get a couple more does on the ground, and finish out my season with enough meat in the freezer to last me till next year. So not the biggest buck that I've ever killed, not the smallest buck I've ever killed, but I am extremely happy with him, and I offer no excuses for killing this deer. Absolutely no excuses. I made my decision to shoot one of these bucks this morning, and I could not be happier with the way it turned out. So I appreciate you guys watching this video, appreciate you tuning in and all the support for Ike's Outdoors. So be sure to check us out. The website is ikesoutdoors.com. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks.